Novosibirsk, Russian, IPA, Novosibirsk, is the third most populous city in Russia after Moscow and St. Petersburg. It is the most populous city in Asian Russia, with a population of 1,473,754 as of the 2010 census. It is the administrative center of Novosibirsk Oblast as well as of the Siberian Federal District. The city is located in the southwestern part of Siberia on the banks of the Ob River adjacent to the Ob River Valley, near the large water reservoir formed by the dam of the Novosibirsk Hydro Power Plant, and occupies an area of 502.1 square kilometers, 193.9 square miles. History: Novosibirsk, founded in 1893 at the future site of a Trans-Siberian Railway bridge crossing the Great Siberian River of Ob, first received the name Novosibirsk, in honor both of St. Nicholas and of the reigning Tsar Nicholas II, in place of Krivoshekovskaya village, which was founded in 1696. The bridge was completed in the spring of 1897, making the new settlement the regional transport hub. The importance of the city further increased with the completion of the Turkestan-Siberia Railway in the early 20th century. The new railway connected Novosibirsk to Central Asia and the Caspian Sea. At the time of the bridge's opening, Novosibirsk hosted a population of 7,800 people. Its first bank opened in 1906, with a total of 5 banks operating by 1915. In 1907, Novosibirsk, now with a population exceeding 47,000, was granted town status with full rights for self-government. The pre-revolutionary period saw the population of Novosibirsk reach 80,000. During this period the city experienced steady and rapid economic growth, becoming one of the largest commercial and industrial centers of Siberia and developing a significant agricultural processing industry, as well as a power station, iron foundry, commodity market, several banks, and commercial and shipping companies. By 1917, Novosibirsk possessed 7 Orthodox churches and 1 Roman Catholic church, several cinemas, 40 primary schools, a high school, a teaching seminary, and the Romanov House non-classical secondary school. In 1913, Novosibirsk became one of the first places in Russia to institute compulsory primary education. The Russian Civil War took a toll on the city, with wartime epidemics, especially typhus and cholera, claiming thousands of lives. In the course of the war, the Ob River Bridge was destroyed, and for the first time in its history, the population of Novosibirsk began to decline. The Soviet workers and soldiers deputies of Novosibirsk took control of the city in December 1917. In May 1918, the Czechoslovak legions rose in opposition to the revolutionary government and, together with the White Guards, captured Novosibirsk. The Red Army took the city in 1919, retaining it throughout the rest of the Civil War. Novosibirsk began reconstruction in 1921 at the start of Lenin's new economic policy. It was a part of Tomsk Governorate and served as its administrative center from December 23, 1919 to March 14, 1920. Between June 13, 1921 and May 25, 1925, it served as the administrative center of Novosibirsk Governorate, which was separated from Tomsk Governorate. The city was given its present name on September 12, 1926, when governorates were abolished. The city served as the administrative center of Siberian Krai until July 23, 1930, and of West Siberian Krai until September 28, 1937, when the Krai was split into Novosibirsk Oblast and Altai Krai. Since then, It has served as the administrative center of Novosibirsk Oblast. One of the best examples of the early Soviet history is the monument to the heroes of the revolution. It is located right in the center of the city and was one of the main historic sites. Essentially every child had to visit the monument on school field trips during Soviet years. Then it was neglected in the 1990s, and as a result, somewhat ironically, it turned out to be one of the best preserved Soviet-era sites. During Stalin's industrialization, Novosibirsk secured its place as one of the largest industrial centers of Siberia. Several massive industrial facilities were created in there, including the Sibkombine plant, specializing in the production of heavy mining equipment. Additionally, a metal processing plant, a food processing plant and other industrial enterprises and factories were built, as well as a new power station. The Great Soviet Famine saw the influx of more than 170,000 refugees to Novosibirsk. The new arrivals settled in barracks at the outskirts of the city, giving rise to slums such as Bolshaya Nakalovska, Malaya Nakalovska, and others. Rapid growth and industrialization were the reasons behind Novosibirsk's nickname, the Chicago of Siberia. Tram rails were laid down in 1934, by which time the population had reached 287,000, making Novosibirsk the largest city in Siberia. The following year, the original bridge over the Ob River was replaced by the new Kommunalny Bridge. Between 1940 and 1942, more than 50 substantial factories were created up and relocated from Western Russia to Novosibirsk in order to reduce the risk of their destruction through war. And at this time the city became a major supply base for the Red Army. During this period the city also received more than 140,000 refugees. The rapid growth of the city prompted the construction during the 1950s of a hydroelectric power station with a capacity of 400 megawatts, necessitating the creation of a giant water reservoir, now known as the Ob. As a direct result of the station's construction, vast areas of fertile land were flooded, as were relic pine woods in the area. Additionally, the new open space created by the reservoir's surface caused average wind speeds to double, increasing the rate of soil erosion. In the 1950s, the Soviet government directed that a center for scientific research be built in Novosibirsk, and in 1957 the multi-facility scientific research complex of Akademgorodok was constructed about 30 kilometers, 19 miles, south of the city center. The Siberian division of the Academy of Sciences has its headquarters in Akademgorodok, and the town hosts more than 35 research institutes and universities, among them Novosibirsk State University, one of the top Russian schools in natural sciences and mathematics. Although it possesses a fully autonomous infrastructure, Akademgorodok is administered by Novosibirsk. On September 2, 1962, the population of Novosibirsk reached 1 million. At that time, it was the youngest city in the world with over 1 million people. Novosibirsk took fewer than 70 years to achieve this milestone. In 1979, work began on the Novosibirsk metro transit system, culminating in the opening of the first line in 1985. On August 1, 2008, Novosibirsk was in the center of the path of a solar eclipse, with a duration of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Administrative and municipal status. Novosibirsk is the administrative center of the oblast and, within the framework of administrative divisions, it also serves as the administrative center of Novosibirsk District, even though it is not a part of it. As an administrative division, it is incorporated separately as the city of Novosibirsk, an administrative unit with the status equal to that of the districts. As a municipal division, The city of Novosibirsk is incorporated as Novosibirsk Urban Okrug. Demographics. According to the Federal State Statistics Service, in January 2015 the number of residents came to 1,567,087. This is an increase compared to the 2010 census, when the population of the city was 1,473,754. People from over 80 ethnicities and nationalities reside in Novosibirsk. The largest groups are Russian, German, Ukrainian, Tatar, Jewish, and Belarusian. Ecology. Flora. The best-known trees native to Novosibirsk are birch, pine, and aspen. Some mountain ash, hawthorn, spruce, and fir are also present. European species of apple, ash, elm, linden, and oak have been successfully introduced. Fauna. Large mammals native to the Novosibirsk area include the brown bear, reindeer, moose, elk, wolf and fox. Also present are wolverine, ermine, marten, weasel, and polecat. The predators among them are supported by populations of beaver, hare, mouse, hamster, vole, shrew, squirrel, and chipmunk. More than 350 species of birds have been recorded in the area. On the other hand, only a few cold-blooded vertebrate species live on land, but they include the venomous adder and the swift grass snake. Perch and carp are prominent among the fish, of which there are more than 30 species. The carp often host a dangerous parasite, the liver fluke. Ticks in the area are frequent carriers of viral encephalitis. Geography. Location. The city stands on the banks of the Ob River in the West Siberian Plain. To the south of the city lies the Priabskoye Plateau. Climate. The weather in Novosibirsk is like the rest of typical Siberia, with a clear sky and far below freezing winter temperatures. The reason for these temperatures is the absence of nearby ocean. The Ural Mountains, barring Atlantic air masses from reaching Siberia, and the lack of tall mountains at the north of Novosibirsk, that could have held back freezing Arctic winds. In fact, Novosibirsk is the second farthest substantially populated city from the ocean, the first being Urumqi in China. The climate is humid continental, Köppen DFB, with warm summers and severely cold winters. Snow is frequent, falling on almost half of all winter days, but individual snowfalls are usually light. On average, temperatures range in summer from plus 15 degrees Celsius, 59 degrees Fahrenheit, to plus 26 degrees Celsius, 79 degrees Fahrenheit, and in winter from minus 20 degrees Celsius, minus 4 degrees Fahrenheit, to minus 12 degrees Celsius, 10 degrees Fahrenheit. However, winter temperatures can go as low as minus 30 degrees Celsius, minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit, to minus 35 degrees Celsius, minus 31 degrees Fahrenheit. And summer temperatures can go as high as plus 30 degrees Celsius, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, to plus 35 degrees Celsius, 95 degrees Fahrenheit. The difference between the highest and lowest recorded temperatures is 88 degrees Celsius, 158 degrees Fahrenheit. Most days the weather is sunny, with an average of 2,880 hours of sunshine per year, but heavy rain is possible in summer. Travelers coming from countries with mild climates may find Novosibirsk's winter tough, but it may not be extraordinary for those from northern countries. At times, bitter cold may hold for some days, but temperatures of minus 40 degrees Celsius, minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and lower do not occur every year. In the springtime, streets and roads become dirty as a result of mud and melting snow, while the weather is still cold. Broadcasting. Novosibirsk is home to Russia's most powerful shortwave relay station east of the Ural Mountains. This relay station can reach most of South Asia, the Middle East, and China. The Magadan and Vladivostok relay stations, when operated in conjunction with Novosibirsk, can guarantee that the voice of Russia or any other broadcaster running time at Novosibirsk is heard in the intended target area. Transportation. Novosibirsk is the third largest city in Russia, after Moscow and St. Petersburg, and the first in Siberia in which a metro system was established. The Novosibirsk Metro opened in 1985. It is a major stop on the Trans-Siberian Railway and north end of Turkestan-Siberia Railway. The city is served by Novosibirsk Tolmashevo Airport with regular flights to Europe and Asia as well as to other Russian cities. Tolmashevo is the hub for all S7 airlines. There is also the auxiliary Yeltsovka Airport, a smaller field for general aviation at Novosibirsk. Severnaya Airport was closed in 2012. From other modes of transport, there is a bus, launched in 1923, tram, launched in 1934, trolleybus, launched in 1957, and marshrutkas. Economy. Novosibirsk is a large industrial center. The industrial complex consists of 214 large and average-sized industrial enterprises. These produce more than two-thirds of all industrial output of the Novosibirsk region. Leading industries are aerospace, Chkalov's Novosibirsk aircraft plant, nuclear fuel, Novosibirsk chemical concentrates plant, turbo and hydroelectric generators, NPOELSIB, textile machinery, textilmac, agriculture machinery, NPO, Sibselmash, electronics components and devices production, Novosibirsk Factory and Design Bureau of Semiconductor Devices, XID Novosibirsk Plant of Radio Components, Metallurgy and Metalworking, Kuzmina's Novosibirsk Metallurgical Plant, Novosibirsk Tin Plant, OJSC, and JSC, Plant of Rare Metals. According to the television station RBC, Novosibirsk took third place in 2008 in the list of the cities of Russia most attractive to business. In 2007 it was placed 13th, before the relocation of its headquarters to OB. S7 Airlines had its head office in Novosibirsk. The headquarters of a number of large Russian companies are located in Novosibirsk. RATM Holding, Belon, the Siberian Coast Food Company, until 2009, Neta IT Company, Retail, System Integrator, Software Sales, Parallels IT Company, Software for Virtualization, Inmarco Food Company, Siberian Food Corporation, Electro Vacuum Plant, the largest glass bottles factory in Asian part of country, NPONIIIPNZIK. Sports. Several professional sports clubs are active in the city. Novosibirsk is the hometown of several former Olympians, including Alexander Karelin, a 12-time world Greco-Roman wrestling champion who has been voted the greatest Greco-Roman wrestler of the 20th century by FILA. The city also hosts a number of national and international ice speedway events. Siberia. Novosibirsk competed in the Russian Ice Speedway Premier League in 2012-13, and will do so again in 2013-2014. Music. Several contemporary classical violinists, such as Vadim Repin, the late Alexander Skvortsov, Natalia Lemeyko, and Maxim Vengerov, are natives of Novosibirsk. Also born in the city were punk legend, poet and singer-songwriter Yanka Diagileva, tragic punk rocker Dmitry Selivanov, folk rock singer Pelageya Konova, and cellist Tatyana Vasilyeva. The city possesses a conservatory, named in honor of Mikhail Glinka. Novosibirsk State Philharmony, that is home for Novosibirsk Academic Symphony Orchestra, Novosibirsk Philharmonic Chamber Orchestra, Russian Academic Orchestra of Folk Instruments, and other musical groups, Novosibirsk Opera and Ballet Theatre, and several notable music venues. Education. Novosibirsk is home to the following higher educational institutions: master's level degree and PhD. Akademgorodok is a suburb of Novosibirsk dedicated to science. It houses the Siberian division of the Russian Academy of Sciences and is the location of Novosibirsk State University. All other higher education institutions are located in the central part of the city. The Quality Schools International QSI International School of Novosibirsk, previously located in Akademgorodok, opened in 2008. Culture. Theaters. Novosibirsk Opera and Ballet Theatre, opened in 1945. Novosibirsk State Drama Theatre, Old House. Novosibirsk Globus Theatre, Novosibirsk Drama Theatre, Red Torch. Philharmonic, State Concert Hall named by Arnold Katz. Novosibirsk State Philharmonic Society. Cinemas. 16 cinemas, including Cinema Park, which supports IMAX and IMAX 3D. Museums. Novosibirsk State Art Museum, Novosibirsk State Museum of Local Law, Museum of Cossacks' Glory, Novosibirsk Museum of Railway Equipment named by N.A. Akulinin, Nicholas Roerich Museum, Historical and Architectural Museum in the Open Air. Planetarium. Novosibirsk Planetarium, 2012, was awarded in 2015 as the best social infrastructure object in Russia. Botanical Garden. Central Siberian Botanical Garden, Novosibirsk Zoo. The Novosibirsk Zoo is a world-renowned scientific institution as well as a popular tourist attraction. The zoo has over 4,000 animals and is an active participant in 32 different captive breeding programs for endangered species. On average, around 700,000 people visit the zoo each year. Twin towns and sister cities. Novosibirsk is twinned with notable residents: violinist Mikhail Simonyan, playwright and prose writer Nina Mikhailovna Osada, and three-time Olympic Greco-Roman wrestling champion Alexander Karelin were born and raised in Novosibirsk. Gallery. See also Novosibirsk Rail Bridge. Notes. Sources: 616-27 2007, 13-11-31 2015, 27.06. 2007, 616, 10. 58. 3. 15 2007. City Council of Novosibirsk. Decision number 616 of June 27, 2007. Charter of the City of Novosibirsk, as amended by the decision #1311 of March 31, 2015 on amending the Charter of the City of Novosibirsk, adopted by the decision number 616 of the City Council of Novosibirsk of June 27, 2007, effective as of 10 days after the official publication date, with the exception of the clauses for which different dates and procedures of taking effect are specified. 282/31 2005, 529/26 2015, 1 2005, 81/29 2005. Novosibirsk Oblast Council of Deputies. Resolution number 282, Oz of March 31, 2005, Charter of Novosibirsk Oblast, as amended by the Law number 529, Oz of February 26, 2015 on amending the Charter of Novosibirsk Oblast, effective as of May 1, 2005. 246-17 2004, 69-5 2006, 252, 29 2004. Novosibirsk Oblast Council of Deputies. Law No. 246 Oz of December 17, 2004 on the administrative centers of the municipal districts and rural settlements of Novosibirsk Oblast, as amended by the Law No. 690Z of December 5, 2006 on amending the law of Novosibirsk Oblast on the administrative centers of the municipal districts and rural settlements of Novosibirsk Oblast, effective as of the official publication date. Panoramic views of Novosibirsk. Novosibirsk Journal about life in Siberia, Sibk. FM. News from Novosibirsk, the main local TV station, Vesti Novosibirsk. Russian. Novosibirsk skyline photos. Novosibirsk business news. Life of Novosibirsk in photos.